everybody? My name is Jonathan, aka Klein Guy John. Welcome to my channel. And today, if you're just joining in, if you're getting that notification, hope that you are and you're linking in right now. Thanks for coming in. It's Sunday, fun day Q&A. Once again, me, your host, Jonathan. It's 7:02 p.m. Sunday, August 18th, 2019. 7:02 p.m. here in the East Coast in New York City. Live here in Staten Island, New York. Sunday Funday Q&A. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, having a great night. It's Sunday. I hope you all just kicking back, relaxing. Maybe some of you out there sitting down right now watching, or just kicking back, having a beer or two. Maybe you're barbecuing. It's beautiful weather out today. It was beautiful weather all day today. Anyway, hope everybody's had a great weekend. Had a great work week too, because now we're going to start again tomorrow. Another work week is coming in. And also, if you just joined in and you're not familiar with the channel, excuse me, if you're not familiar with the channel, check out the link above, right here. It's a link. You can just scroll your arrow up. I'm sorry, right here. Scroll your arrow up. You'll see a little link, little exclamation or I mark. Click on it. You can see my latest videos. Check it out. Let's see who's in. A lot of people are in today. Hopefully everybody is getting the notifications. So I just want to make sure everybody's getting their notifications. Everybody should be getting notifications right now. YouTube has been a little slow. A lot of complaints lately, guys. Creators. I was speaking to one of the creators here on this platform, Construction Cronies, aka you guys know him as Chris Conkle or Chris Conkle Vlogs. He's now known as Construction Cronies. Check him out. Also, I got even talked to Robert, aka Wheelrow. We're chatting it up on the Discord. A little bit of issue with the YouTube. Like, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, Construction Cronies got flagged. YouTube is, not letting him live stream. What's going on, YouTube? What's the deal with that? The guy just came back from vacation. He's ready to live stream with the world, with everybody in this community, and all of a sudden they don't want him to live stream. They banned him or something. What did he do? And then it seems to me someone, either he's been hacked or someone's just screwing around with his channel somehow. I don't know. YouTube, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix my friend Construction Cronies here. We've been waiting for him to get back live. We are interested in watch his content. I'm interested in watching his content. I've been communicating a bit closely with him. We've become friends in this community. We want to keep it that way. We've collaborated. He's interviewed me. I haven't interviewed him yet, which I'm really interested in doing. Just got to figure out the kinks and everything here, how to do it. He's pretty much the little tech guru, but I consider him a tech guru in a sense. He's more tech savvy than I am, so I'm probably gonna work with him on that and see how that works. I have a little of my favorite fruit punch here, Minute Maid. So let's get started in the convo. Anybody here want to ask any questions? Remember, this is a place you can ask questions, get answers. Listen, if I don't have the answers, the people on the live stream chat, they're willing to answer the questions for you. Don't be shy. If you're a newbie at this is your first time being on this channel on the live stream, consider watching some of my videos. Consider subscribing and tapping the bell notification. EJM Demon's here. You're the first one here, buddy. I appreciate you coming. What's going on, Demon? How's everything, buddy? How's your weekend? Oh, I'm just noticing something here, actually. Let me see here. My chat box isn't showing up. It's a little odd. I wonder why that is. Okay. All right. Froze up a little bit there. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Not much, bro. Not much, bro. Just got done eating pizza. Enjoying myself. There you go. If you're sitting down eating pizza like EJM Demon is right now, do so. I don't mind. You want to sit back? You want to be a silent watcher? Go right ahead. I welcome any silent watchers out there watching this live stream. You're more than welcome to. Don't be a stranger, though, to say what's up and saying hi. All right? How about me, bro? I'm doing great. Actually, I did some video editing. I just finished up the little editing of the stickers that you sent me. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know it took me a while. I've been, on hiatus for a couple of months, working on my OSHA 30, and I finally got it. So now I have the time to do my videos. I was trying to also debate earlier, right before I went live, about 2 hours before going live tonight, um, what I should be, what's the next tool review I should be doing for Tool Review Tuesday. And normally when I do my Tool Review Tuesdays, I tend to record everything on today before I go live. And then David Elkins here. What's up, buddy? Happy Friday. Happy Sunday fun. I'm sorry, Friday. Oh, man, what happened? Happy Sunday fun day. Thank you, buddy. I'm hoping all you guys are having a great Sunday, too. Yeah, bro. Demon, I love stickers, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I already stuck it onto one of the two stickers on my laptop, along with one of my client tool stickers. I'm kind of decorating my laptop a little bit. I'm also taking the other sticker. Actually, it's right behind me, sitting right there. Oh, my microphone's in the way. There it is, right there. My thumb is pointing. So that's gonna go on my pack out. Can't wait for that. So another thing? Can anybody hear me? Should I lower the volume on the mic? Is there like any choppiness by any chance you guys are having? Let me know in the chat. Also, yeah. So going back to that, feel free to ask questions. This is a Q&A. Don't be shy. Sit back, relax. You're a silent watch. Go ahead. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap the bell notification. I do videos every week. We're going all back to that. Tool Review Tuesday. Still deciding on which tool I'm gonna do next. I'm actually debating if you see the tools on my left here, or your right. Actually, you're right, my left. I was gonna say, oh yeah, the tools. The tools are right there. I'm trying to debate which ones I should do. I'm trying to do something about flathead screwdrivers or keystone screwdrivers. I get the most. I'm brainstorming in my head multiple uses. So most likely not tonight. I'm gonna start recording. I took some photos for a thumbnail. That's the first step. Normally, if I'm brainstorming a video or tool review video, I always start with the thumbnail of the tool, the design of it, and then afterwards I come up with um, ways to be creative in the video, or I just go straight to it. I don't. I normally don't write a script. I don't. There are some creators out there who write scripts for themselves and just to sort of read it out loud and practice on through. I feel there's not enough time, not enough hours in the day for me to do so. And normally, I have my fiance here, so I don't really get much of the time to write a script for myself for the tool that I'm doing for, which I would love to. I just didn't have time. I took this whole weekend doing video editing. Um, you know, sort of multitasking with the missus, and it was a little difficult. So uh, she's not here, so she's giving me the chance to do my thing right now. Normally she's here when I'm live streaming. She's like literally right next to me, just waiting for me to finish up, But she does her thing. She's on her earphones and on her cell phone, Instagramming and stuff like that. Um, Volume's good. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. David Elkins, what is going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope everything's good with you. Another thing is that yeah, I'm pretty much gonna start recording tomorrow. Um, right after I get off from work, come straight home and start recording. Doing a new Tour Review Tuesday video. And editing. All on the same night. If not, I usually just finish editing on a Tuesday afternoon or such, and then post it later in the day, later during the evening, 7 p.m. Sometimes or most of the time, I post them at 11 a.m. Those are my Tour Review Tuesday videos. Um, and yeah, a real quick update. News coming in, and a pretty disappointing. In the tool world, Milwaukee. Sorry, Milwaukee has discontinued the carbide matrix bit line, and I'm pretty disappointed with that because recently, just before the discontinuation of it, a couple of weeks ago, I used one of my bit inserts, and EJMD even says, "How's the weather in your area, John?" It's cloudy. There's some sunlight, it's cloudy here and there, some spots of cloudiness, but it looks a little more cloudy now. Judging from my surveillance cameras, I can see from outside the weather and everything. Um, it looks pretty dark, pretty dim. So we're probably going to be experiencing rain soon. David Elkins says, "All is well, getting ready for work for the week ahead. How are y'all?" I'm doing good, David Elkins. You know what? I do the same thing too. I get my clothes out ready every Sunday right after I hang out with you guys. I get my clothes out ready for work. I start packing up my tools in the van, in the work van, and making sure everything's organized, ready to go tomorrow morning. That's the way to do it. So yeah, going back to that, Milwaukee has discontinued the carbide matrix bit line. I was very disappointed. Just about a few weeks ago, I was on a job in Washington Heights in an apartment building, and we were doing risers, and I was basically just cutting through drywall and trying to take off one of the drywall screws, and I had it on the lowest setting on my impact drive, and suddenly, the second it just made that slight turn in reverse, it just snapped a bit. I was really in shock because it was actually a much brand newer bit because when I first purchased, all of you who've seen the video, you can watch it right here. Uh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can watch it right here, and once I'm off and I start editing, you can see the video of me talking about the matrix carbide bit and the bit holder. Now the magnetic bit holder did break on a previous job before my bit insert broke, and it was a much newer bit. I had a used bit that wasn't really too worn out. It was pretty good. It was still in good condition, but the second new bit that I bought with that kit snapped the first day I used it. I was very disappointed. I did take the photograph, sent it out to Milwaukee.com, and within 6 days they sent me a new insert bit, number 2 Phillips insert bit, which was amazing, which is pretty good. I like the warranty. It's just you know it's just sad. I know they worked hard on trying to make a bit that's more durable, more you know more much more stronger than its typical shockwave bits, but they dropped the ball. They just had to make the material much stronger. It's my opinion. So EJM Demon says matrix bits made out of aluminum. Well, from the looks of it, I may still have it actually. Yes, I think I do. I have one of them. Yes, I have it right here. Now, I know you guys seen this before. Now, this is the magnetic bit holder. I know I've showed you guys many times before. So this was the magnetic bit holder that came with 2 bit inserts, the number 2 bit inserts. I was using this on a magnetic bit on a bit insert to on a half-inch adapter for a socket, for a 1 inch socket, and it snapped. It literally just snapped off. It looks like aluminum. Very disappointed because I paid like $10 for this and the 2 bit inserts that it came with. I like this. It looks pretty sleek, pretty cool. Just a shame that it just snapped on me so effortlessly. And then this was the second bit here that broke on me the first day I used it. This was the second new bit. And it snapped on me in reverse when I was trying to back out a screw. And I was, wow, I was amazed. It's like, whoa. First time using it, put it in, put it in reverse, and click, click, right there, snapped off. It's sad. But I did take a photograph of it. Milwaukee sent me a brand new bit. I think that was pretty cool. They honor their lifetime warranty. But it's a shame to have to discontinue it. From the looks of it inside, doesn't look like carbide. Maybe I could be wrong, but I don't know. It looks, this is cheaply made with some sort of metal. But hey, Milwaukee, listen. If you guys are watching my channel, I love your products. It's just that I think you guys just dropped the ball on these matrix carbide bits. You guys can make it stronger. I know you can. But you guys have a lot of work cut out for you to get this improved. Hopefully, Gen 2, when it comes out, hopefully it's a lot much stronger than it was in its previous predecessor. So, yeah, let's make it happen. Come on, Milwaukee, you guys listen to the tradesmen. Listen to our opinions on it, and I'm pretty sure you guys are working on something right now. I hope they are. Hoping improving this drill bit and its accessories and its whole full line of matrix carbide bit. Hoping to hoping to look to see improvements later in the future. But for those of you who are just purchasing this bit, they are still going to honor the warranty. So don't worry. Even though they discontinue the bit, they will honor the warranty no matter how many times you break the bit. It's a lifetime warranty still. You get a new one in the mail. Just register to MilwaukeeTools.com. Register online, sign up, and if you're going for the warranty on a bit, if you have a broken matrix carbide bit, take a picture of it, send it to their email address, and they will send you a brand new bit. Before you can even send, well, actually, you could, because they will have your, once you register, they'll have your email registered in their system, so they can send it to your house if you have provided an address. So yeah, that's how pretty much it works, and it works great. They send it, mine's over within 6 days. They told me it was within 10 to 11 days. I got it shorter than that, which is awesome. I love. This is why I like Milwaukee's warranty. They are true to their word on their warranty. They don't mess around. They get things done. They want to satisfy their customers, their consumers, like me, like you, like every tradesman in the trade industry. All right, so do that if you're willing to do that. You got yourself a carbide bit set. Yeah, keep using it. If it breaks, like I said, take a photo of it, send it out to MilwaukeeTools.com, their email. But be sure you have registered fully it through their website so they could track your email address, and they will have it in the system. They can send it over to your house within 10 days or less. The next story, well, we covered YouTube now having to give one of our closest friends in the community, Construction Cronies, a problem with, going live. And now we covered the fact that, matrix carbide bits have now been discontinued due to their lack of material and, lack of living up to, but honoring their warranty. So, wow, that's bad. Yeah, it sure is. So EJ Demus is broke on reverse first using it. Milwaukee messed up big on these matrix bits. They sure did. But I'm hoping, I got faith in Milwaukee. I think they could, they'll learn from this. I think they're learning from this right now, and they're going to improve the next line of carbide bits. They'll probably make it better. if you're, if you want to do something better the first time, you're going to make mistakes, learn from it, and do better in the next round. So, they still have a chance. They still have a chance to, improve and keep us all happy. David Elkins says, I like the Gen 2 3 Shockwave, 3 Shockwave, and DeWalt Max Grip bits. I seen the Gen 2 Shockwave. I do have their bits. I ordered along with the Matrix Carbide bit when I, pre-ordered the Matrix Carbide bit set, and alongside of it, I ordered the number 2 bit inserts, drywall bits. Now, I gotta tell you guys something about these Milwaukee Shockwave drywall bits, the bit inserts. They're awesome. With the bit guard, the tip guard, they're awesome. Now, if you're wondering, drywall bit, I don't think I have one with me right now. I might actually do. If I can show you guys, unless you guys know what I'm talking about here. Let's see if I can find it. It might be in my bag here. I'm not sure. If not, then I guess. Oh, it looks like I don't. Looks like I keep a bit in here. Oh, wait. Oh, here's my other Matrix Carbide. This is the used one, actually. I just found it. This is the one that's still kicking. This is the first bit I used, and I really beat it up really good, and it's still holding its own. I still use it, but it was just saying that the second one on the first use, that just blew my mind. But yeah, I don't have the bit here. What you can do is go on acmetools.com, check out, just type in Phillips Milwaukee Shockwave Phillips drywall bit, and it'll show you. It's like a really slim, straight tip number 2, and I feel those bits, they're my favorite bits. Now I know they're meant for drywall screws, but they could really grip on any type of screw head, any Phillips or combo head. Besides number 3s, any number 2 combo head screw, it will just fit so securely, so good. I mean, I still have my first original one from the multiple. I think it was a 24-piece set, and man, I gotta tell you that thing has been my favorite bit. Like unscrewing screws, 832s, 632s, you name it. It really grabs onto the screw head. Really awesome. Oh, wait a minute, yo! Minorca Home Solutions, Wheelrow's here. What's going on, Wheelrow? Sorry, man, I gotta keep calling you Wheelrow. I'm too used to calling you that, dude. You already know it. Stephen Lee's here. Hey, Demon. So everybody's saying what's up. Weehaw makes awesome bits as well. I haven't tried Weehaw, David Elkins, but I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna check that out. William Horton says, "What's up, KGJ? What's going on, William Lord? I just bought the folding jab saw from Klein. I saw you did a review on it. Yo, what do you think? Tell me what you think about the jab saw. I think it's an awesome jab saw. I still have mine. It's just it's a little. I feel it's a little better than the classic Klein jab saw, which I still have somewhere, but I replaced it with the folding one. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think. Stephen Lee says, cleaning up around the house today. How about you, Demon? Hey, John says, Stephen Lee. What's up, Stephen Lee? How you doing, buddy? We say we ha when we have a drink here in the South. You got it, Rue. You know it real well. Wheel roll, you got it. Oh, man. William Horton, I like it. Not super sturdy like a regular saw, but in the few holes I cut, it worked fine. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you saw the video and it helped you out in purchasing it. What's up, Construction Cronies is here. Yeah, man, we were just talking about you, about the whole situation with YouTube, man. That was part of the news. So hopefully you'll catch up later on with it. William Long says Klein makes the best screwdriver. Dude, I gotta tell you, man, William Horton, they do. They make awesome screwdrivers. Like right here, I got several ones here, and I'm doing a tool review on. Actually, on all of them, the ones I do have. And here are my client screwdrivers. Now now a lot of people, a lot of apprentices and helpers that I've worked alongside with always tell me when they grab a screwdriver out of my bag, I look at them and I say, wrong one, wrong flathead, or wrong, use a keystone. Use a keystone flathead. And I say, what's a keystone? They take this cabinet screwdriver out to tighten up set screws on conduit, on couplings and connectors. And I tell them, no, that's no good. This is just a cabinet screwdriver. This is your keystone right here. Okay, so 5/16. Well, I wouldn't say 5/16. I'll say like the same 1/4 inch, but this is a much sturdier type of screwdriver. It's a little more heavy duty, stronger. It's got a better tip, and it's slightly wider than the 1/4 inch cabinet screwdriver that you normally would work with. These I use to take off electrical panels, set screws on pipe, on conduit, or set screws on connectors, couplings, you name it. Or I pry out, pre knockouts, with the little slots on them. You just pop them out. That's what they're good for. Cabinet screwdrivers. I use this screwdriver alongside with this insulated flat slotted screwdriver, which is also a 1/4 inch as the slotted cabinet screwdriver. I use either or to unscrew the slotted screws off a cover plate, off an outlet or switch. These are what they're good for. This is an insulated. This is not insulated. Insulated is good for electrical panels. If you got a slotted screw on a circuit breaker, this is perfect for that. Combinations, on some combinations, yes, but I would, if I were you, if you have a combination head Phillips, you use the insulated Phillips from Klein Tools. I love their tools. This comes in a set. These also come in a set with all the Phillips and slotted screwdrivers, but I purchased these individually over time. I use this cabinet screwdriver for cover plates and for smaller slotted head screws. The 5/16 slotted, or keystone, I like to call it. I use them on electrical panels and larger slotted screw heads. Installations, I use these whenever I'm opening up live panels, live electrical boxes. Anything that's de-energized, you use non-insulated. Anything that's energized, you use insulated. That's my thing. A lot of guys look at me in the field and say, dude, why? You're not in the panel. You're not going to get shocked. I do it because it's just more practical. I feel it's just a more practical, procedure. It's more practical practice for me. It's a practice, and I've stuck with it. It's all about job safety. You want to be safe in the job. Get yourself a set of insulated screwdrivers along with your non-insulated. All right. So I'm going to be doing actually a tool review Tuesday on those, from on the assortment of screwdrivers and what types you use and what types you shouldn't use. Okay. And my take on the screwdriver. So guys, stick around for that. Let's go check out the chat room. But yes, like I said, William Horton Klein Tools makes excellent hand tools, excellent screwdrivers. They're the best. I use nothing but Klein hand tools from Klein Tools. That's it. William Horton says, I got the 7-in-1 nut driver. It works 90% of the time. Some spots it won't fit, but it's still a worthy space saver. If you want to see that tool review, I did that tool review on Tool Review Tuesday last week. Click on the link right here. Once I'm done with this channel, or you can check out my playlist. Check it out. I did a tool review on Tool Review Tuesday. Check out that video if you want to check out the playlist. Go right ahead. I did a tool review on that. It's awesome. But it's an awesome night. Oh, actually, I have it with me. What am I talking about? You guys want to see? Right here. Here it is. 7-in-1 magnetic nut driver. It's one of my favorite tools in my tool bag, and it reduces a lot of space, and I'm glad it's working for you, William Horton. You can also purchase, those of you who may not have it, you want to start off slow. Maybe you have certain nut drivers you particularly like and use most of the time. You can also get the 5-in-1 nut driver. Now, this nut driver is not magnetic. Okay, from what I can tell from also my catalog, the Klein Tools catalog, the 7-in-1 is the only magnetic nut multi-nut driver. So if you're into just having a few nut drivers, this is the 5-in-1's perfect for you. You got the 1/4 inch, the 3/8, the 5/16, and your 1/2 inch right in here. So this was actually my first set that I got, and it's pretty handy because all you need is 5/16 and the 1/4 inch, and that's what I need. But I keep it with me anyways. I always carry a spare set of tools at times to, for helpers who are just starting out and, didn't come with tools on the job site. I lend it to them. So that's why I keep them. I love clients. We read that already. Opening paint cans. Well, there you go. Screwdrivers, Klein tools are good with that too. Now, here's another thing that really irks me, guys, and I know some of you do this. Look, I'm not gonna look at you any differently for it, but if you want to save your tools, consider investing in a demolition screwdriver. Okay, I see a lot of guys in the field take their flathead, whack, for knockouts, opening boxes, knockouts, prying things, chiseling. It's not meant for that. You mushroom the end of it, you ruin the integrity of the tool, and you ruin the tool itself entirely. So, there's a solution. Oops, drop that. Now, Klein Tools does make a demolition screwdriver. They are awesome. Check it out at KleinTools.com. You can also get, and I find this really cool. This one really cool is Milwaukee made their own demolition screwdriver, a way better one, with a nice flat end metal cap. This is for like slitting for ducts, for duct work for the HVC guys, and it's a flathead and a chisel. You can use it as a chisel to pry. It's awesome. I love this screwdriver. I only use this when I'm making small chiseling, breaking through a bit of concrete, prying boxes or pieces of lumber, making knockouts, banging in double expansion anchors. That's what this is really used for. You can use that for that, or it has a duct slit here for slitting open duct work and stuff to pretty much wedge and slit it open, pry it open. It's a really good banging screwdriver. I love that the end is really nice and flat. There's no slippage. Your hammer doesn't slip off and hit you in your hand or your knuckles anywhere. And you know what else it can do? It can stand. It can stand. I tried doing that with my Klein one, but didn't stand. Kept wobbling, falling off. You can make the tool stand. Pretty cool, and it doesn't end. What I like about it is it's got these flat edges right here. You see that? Preventing it from rolling over. So if I was to just leave it over, there you go. It stopped. It doesn't roll. I like that. That was pretty cool. So Milwaukee's done a great job with that. No 11-in-1, John. I have an 11-in-1. It's a ratchet set. It's a ratchet version of Klein Tools ratchet 11-in-1. I have it with my HVAC tools. It's in my tool closet though. Insulated are good so you don't bump into metal while working. Well, that's what this is used for. That's exactly what it's used for. Wheelrow. Thanks so much. I have the Milwaukee insulated 3-piece set. Use them whenever I'm working in the panel. That's awesome. There you go, William Horton. William Horton knows how to do it. They are decent tools. I don't do much live work, so I didn't want to drop big bucks on an insulated set. They are a little cheaper. In some websites, you can check them out. They're a little bit cheaper. But, to each his own. The full set of Milwaukee. What's up, Mike Reed? Mike Reed's here. Mike Reed says the full set of Milwaukee insulated is way too expensive. Thinking of the Milwaukee set that you use, one insulated handle with the different tips. Now they make those? That'd be pretty cool. I've never seen one. David Elkins says, I got the 5-in-1, but the only dislike I have with it is no 7/16. There you go. That's the only... they do have a 6-in-1, David Elkins. They do have a 6-in-1, believe it or not. Klein not only has the 5-in-1 and 7-in-1, they do have a 6-in-1. So you get that extra nut driver that goes along with it. So check that out from KleinTools.com or look it up. Or try even, you can go on Acme Tools as well. Acme Tools does sell Klein tools, hand tools especially. So check them out. 7-1 is heavy, but it has all the necessary sizes. You know it's really important. The half inch, 7/16, 3/8, 9/16, 6-1 has no half inch. Then they must have the 7/16 for to substitute the half inch. Then I'm assuming. I'm assuming that. Triple R, what's up, bro? Says Triple R. What's going on, Triple R? Nice for you to join in, buddy. So does anybody have any questions tonight? Anything at all? Those of you who are new, here, don't be shy to ask questions. If you want to know a little bit more about me, I'll be glad to answer. Tell you about a little more about myself. If you guys want to know, anything, any questions you got on electrical, HVAC, plumbing, you got guys here in the chat, like Minorca Home Solutions. He's a general contractor. There's all sorts of stuff, painting, a little bit of carpentry, and all that. You got any questions for him as well? You can throw it in there at him. Check out his channel. Also, I spread out the link here for the TRT Milwaukee M12 charging kit. I think I remember someone asking me about that last week. So in this week's, I just have the link that's right here. You can click on that link. It's up already. You can check it out. It's the M12 compact chargers and power source. It's a really awesome tool. I did like a live tour review Tuesday on it while driving down the the West Side Highway. So check it out. They do this trip. What did I miss? Triple R. You didn't miss anything, Triple R. Don't worry, buddy. If you want to rewind back a little bit, you can go right ahead and you can catch up later on with us if you like. William Horton says, "Are you local 3?" No, I'm not. I work for a non-union shop, private sector. So yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard against local 3 here. I clearly have given up trying to get into local 3. I actually do know a few guys now that they are in, but they don't. They just don't want to bother. They carry a mentality. I don't even talk to them anymore now. Just because they were really they became really snobby about it. Oh, great guys to work with. They just I don't know. Ever since they joined local 3, they just got become really snobs. Big snobs. And when I asked them, hey, is there any way you can get me in and help me out? I'd really like to join. And they said, yeah, no problem. And then, they never got back to me. When I did call them back for updates, it just got really nasty. It was like, wow. It was like dealing with the union hall all over again. Ridiculous. But it's just how it is. I mean, the local 3 guys, I don't know. Some of them, I just can't put my finger on them. They could be snobby. They could be very personal when it comes to their union. It's a strong union, but it's just like they don't want. It's like they don't want outsiders. It's like outsiders are not allowed to apply. They're not allowed to try to get in, or you know, it is what it is. But I clearly gave up. Now there is a local union, another union here that's they're known for. They're more like a business union, but they give you the same benefits as like the IB, almost the same benefits like IBW. You get free health benefits. You pay your union dues. You go through apprenticeship courses and stuff if you're starting out as an apprentice. Um, you get it's pretty good. It's all right. Unions, it's okay. It's a local 363. They are with there are different locals. They're with the USWU, which stands for United Service Workers Union, and they are basically like a business union. They have they're they're linked with like hotel hospitality, some hospitals or private hospitals. Um, Electricians, plumbers, HVAC pipe fitters, ductwork guys, carpenters. Some carpenters in this local union 363. But there's also other number 3 besides 360. I think there's local 219 or with USW, the different locals. 363 is actually for the electricians, and I believe there's a 319 for think they're for hotel and hospitality or something like that. Different types, but we never knew you used to shooting cards. Oh, yeah, the card that popped up, that's actually a copy from my last. Copy and pasted one of the streams from the Tour Review Tuesday that I did with a compact M12 charger and power source. So I reused that because I figured that some people were asking me about it, and I guess they never saw the video, the live stream when I did it, but I decided to repost it and to show it to you guys, those who just jumping in. William Horton says, I thought about taking the test. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a few things. I'm in IBEW Local 25 on Long Island. Oh, that's pretty cool, William Logan. Nice, bro. Pretty sweet. Don't worry, Klein guy, you're in the cool kids club, homie. Haha, thanks. Thanks a lot. You know it, bro. You know it, Will Row. I thought about taking the test for Local 3, but I hated working in the city and spending so much money on train tickets. Yikes. That's the one thing. If you're living in Long Island like William Horton here, and you got to commute back and forth to the city, it's not even worth it. You might as well just stick with where you're living, where your local is, and just working around your neighborhood, working where you live. It's just cheaper and it's just more practical. Um, Will Horn says, I was in 363. They have great medical. They do. They do. They really do. It's just a shame that their apprenticeship program was just a total. I believe it's a total utter failure. I mean, it was the same. Whatever they were teaching, from what I remember, they were teaching the same stuff that I learned in Apex. Just the same exact thing. And when I try to fight them about it and say, listen, I don't need to be here because I've done this already. I finished Apex. I got a certification, 800-hour certification. Like, can you just make me a fifth year instead? I'll just, whatever. And they were like, oh, you got to take a test and this and that, but you got to take it on the weekend and you got to go all the way to Far Rockaway and take it. And I'm like, why spend money to go take a test and then what happens if I fail? Like, it's totally worthless. But the teachers don't. They're all contractors. And I'm sorry to say, if I'm blowing up anybody who is currently a member 363, at the time I was there, they just didn't want to teach anything. It was just a waste of time. And if they felt like teaching, they would just they'll they'll only teach something that's easy for them to explain and just forget about the other stuff that they just don't feel like talking about. Let's see here. Who do I miss? My dog almost listens. Nice work on your channel. Hey yo, Triple R. Slowly, kids are back to school, so hoping going back to it soon. Nice. Slow and channel not work. I've been busy as one arm paper hanger. Triple R, where are you? Triple R says, where are you from, Klein? What are you located, you mean? I'm originally from Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York. I was born there, but I lived most of my time from the age of 7 to the age of 19. I stayed in Ozo Park in Woodhaven, Queens. I grew up around the rest of my time there. Made a lot of friends. Uh, you know, knew a lot of people. Loved it. Loved living in Queens. And then we moved to Staten Island. So where I'm residing right now, I am located now in living living peacefully and happily here in New Dorp, Staten Island. Um, it's a great area. I'm not complaining. Haven't complained not once about living here. Now commute wise, not so bad as long as you know how or when to catch the bus and know the schedules and know how to get around. There's different ways to get to the city from here. Um, Quite easy. Either they have a train system here that takes you all the way to St. George Ferry. That'll take you to Manhattan. They have express buses that take you straight into Manhattan from Staten Island without stopping. And they have their local buses and limited buses that will take you locally around the neighborhood or into, they have a bus here that takes you straight into Brooklyn, to Bay Ridge. And then I can take, a train from there and so on. So there's different ways. I live literally 15 to 20 minutes away from, I would say like about 15, yeah, about 15, 20 minutes away from the Verrazano Bridge. So I'm not too far. Um, William Lowe William Horton says, I'm a fourth year right now. The schooling in Local 25 is legit and no joke. No, I believe you, man. IBEW, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, their apprenticeship programs are like spot on. They really are spot on. That's worth being in the union for. Like, a local union like that, the IBEW, it's worth having. 363, they got a lot of work on. They were mainly based in upstate New York, and they're working their way now into the city. But they got a lot to learn when it comes like to try to make businesses part of their union. And if you're gonna have a department with electricians and a union, unionized electricians, hire some teachers, like literally guys who've been in the field for like 25 years, 40, 30, 40 years, retired. Get them to come in and teach the courses. Don't hire these contractors. Come on, I'm just gonna say it. And I'm sorry if I'm blowing up any contractors right here, right now, who are in local 3 and teaching. You guys don't. I know you guys don't want to be there. You guys want to be on your phone all day. I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times. I'm not saying any names because I don't really know you personally. But I get it. You don't want to work there. You want to go home and do your time at work because you got to work anyway too and get paid. USWU, they got to hire like retired electricians. Pay them to teach the courses because they like to teach. They like to take the time. They got nothing else better to do at times when they're retired, but they want to get back in and maybe teach. So look for guys who retired and teaching. The majority of them are not. They're not retired. They're not even close to retirement. So it's always good to have teachers who retire, who know the know-how, who know the stuff, who know the theory, who know the physics of it all. You know, that's what makes a great union, you know, a union school, especially apprenticeship course, schooling, So do that, 363 USWU. Start hiring some old school, retired guys. You'll see the difference. You'll see a lot more people join the union. I'm telling you right now. Um, Randall Robinson says, funny story, client guy. Lady, I'm doing work for want a fan on her porch. Problem is, there is only can lights there now. Well, here's the thing you can do. Um, if you pop the can light, at least one of them out, you'll have to take one of them and make it a dedicated line with that wheel roll. So, depending on where she would like the one of the lights to be a ceiling fan, you gotta isolate that fixture, remove the fixture, remove the housing and all that. Replace it with a regular octagon, 4-inch octagon box. Um, you know, Somehow get something to support it and mount it inside, and run the wire before you even do that. Run the wire, isolate it, run the wire to a switch, maybe outdoor switch, weatherproof it if you have to, if it's outside, you know. Um, so yeah, that's how you would have to do it. It's a little bit more work, but it could be done. It could definitely be done. Let's see. I've got to catch up to the chats here. It's going really fast. Can't can't chat. Now I can, says David Elkins. Wayne Hort says they wanted me to go to school with 363, but I never did because I was taking the 25 test. Oh, lawnmower! Lawnmower's here in his house. What's going on, lawnmower? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, John. Hey, John. What's up? William Horton says 363 is on Long Island now. I was doing a job. We had two of three stores, and the other was 363. It is what it is. There you go. They're moving their way into Long Island now. That's impressive. But all I can say is that they really gotta improve their apprenticeship program. When I was in their apprenticeship program, a lot of guys were leaving because the teachers did not care. And a lot of guys, some of the guys were going to local 3. They had connections, and my classroom got smaller and smaller, and then eventually toward the end of my second year apprenticeship, I was like, it's not even worth it. I'm not learning anything. I mean, it's the same crap. It's the same stuff I learned, but I'm wasting time. And at the time, I didn't live too far away from the school. It was in Transit Tech in Brooklyn, Transit Tech High School. So I lived literally a town over. I was living in Bushwick at the time, so I only took the L train 2 stops and transferred to the A 1 stop, and boom, I'm at the school. It was like a basically like a 10-minute trip. So, but still, I mean, I had better things to do. I already knew this stuff. I knew the theory. It's just but the teachers weren't putting in effort. So that's what threw me off. That would put me off, and I left. So, you know. Klein guy, good evening, Codeman Studio. What's going on, buddy? How's it going? Triple R, I do construction in LA area. I'm familiar with your job. Love your channel. I learned everything on the field. That's great, Triple R. Triple R, keep it up, buddy, because you're gonna get. You're definitely gonna be. You're gonna get huge. You're gonna go places with this trade. What do you do, Triple R? You're an electrician as well. Let me know. If you are, let me know in the chat. Everybody's saying what's going on. Stucco exterior, pain in the butt. I told her call you. That's funny. That's funny. I I got a ticket to get down there. I hope you can get me one. Let's see. Coneman says, MA, minor host solutions. Today was a dry day. Little drizzling in the morning, but that was it. That was it. Surprised? Just lawnmowers is just working on a bench of machines when I'm not stuck at City Hall. City Hall. Imagine. Man. So when's the next video coming out? Says Codeman to Minorca Home Solutions. William Horton says, what kind of work do you do mostly? Retail, residential, commercial, or schools? We do a lot. I work for a company called Leader Electric. We are based in Harlem, in New York City. We do a lot of commercial. We do a lot of residential. We do a lot of high rises. We do we do department stores. Small boutiques and stuff. We do schools as well. We sometimes get contracts with some local schools in the area. We do all kinds of stuff. The only thing we don't do industrial work, which, frankly, we don't have a lot of guys here. We don't have a lot of guys in the company that do industrial electrical work, which I find appealing. By the way, I do want to learn. I want to learn everything about electrical, especially industrial electrical work. Now, that's something that's a little bit more different than commercial. Quite similar, but a little more. There's a little more difference to it, and there's a lot more to it than it is on commercial. So, but basically, yeah, we do retail stores as well. We do restaurants. We do businesses. We do all kinds of work, all kinds of electrical work, except industrial. Getting back to it, Kona, sooner than later. Yo, Chris, how's Canada doing today? This is Coneman Studio. William Horton says, "What about fire alarm controls?" Well, as far as I know, I'm the only person that does fire alarm in the company that runs the wire, that installs the stuff. I don't do programming. I'm not certified to do the programming. I address them down on paper. I identify them. I wire them. I install the boxes, do the rough-ins. Do all that basically. I know the code. I know where to mount command stations and such. Pull stations, horn strobes, speaker strobes. We got carbon ionized smoke detectors, carbon smoke detectors, heat detectors. You name it. We do it. Let me see here. Klein guy, how many disconnects have you had to put in? Wow. As far as I remember, my time in 6 years doing electrical work, I would say, wow, so many I lost count. General duty safety disconnect switches, I've done a lot of those. Done 60 amps, I've done 200 amps, I've done 100 amps. I did one time. I installed a 400 amp service, which was really fun. I had a good time, but I haven't done one since. Been mostly just messing around with like the 100 and 200, sometimes 125s. We do the smaller ones like for pumps, 60 amp disconnect switches, fused and non-fused. Yeah, so I've done quite a lot within my 6 years. So thanks for asking, Conan Man. Triple R says fixtures and decor, etc. on retail stores. Okay, that's good. That's good, man. Listen, keep doing that. You're gonna learn a lot. It's still commercial work. Keep doing it. It's gonna take you places, buddy. And I wish you all the best as well. Um, just the advice I can give you right now is have a lot of patience when you're learning with like foremans and journeymans and other mechanics around you. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Be a smart. It sounds like you're a smart guy. You're a quick learner. Keep doing what you're doing. If you're working at a steady pace, keep staying at that steady pace. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. All right. My Uncle Home Solutions, the brand new home electrician forgot to install plug for garbage disposal. Sorry, had to install a button in the granite top for it. Owners weren't happy. Is that what it is? Owners wasn't happy. Whoa, that reeks, man. I can only imagine. I did fire. Moonhorn says I did fire alarm for a whole year. Good thing it lined up with the fire alarm section of school. Yo, that's it. Now here's the thing, guys. I don't know if you guys William Horton, Triple R, if you guys ever heard of him, but if you ever heard of Mike Holt, I've been to one of his seminars here in New York. Excellent seminar about grounding and bonding. Mike Holt. Go on his website. He's got awesome information. Great stuff. Check him out. I'll probably leave a link in the description once I finish this. Once I finish the live stream, I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link in the description below. Um, putting the breaker in the panel. Oh yeah, we done that. We put panels up, back boxes. We fabricate our own knockouts. We put in the guts in of an electrical panel. We did all that. I've done all that. That's the best part. I like doing that. Just literally just going piece by piece and just putting the guts in, assembling everything. It's just so much fun. A lot of guys don't like to do it. They just like to throw it in with all the stuff in it already and just get down to the wiring. I like being hands on, being an actual mechanic, and doing, putting it, assembling. I love that stuff. That's fun. I find it very very entertaining. Very I don't know. It's just my favorite part of doing electrical work. Favorite part. So what do I say? I did fire alarm section. So yeah, if you check out Mike Holt, also he has a section of fire alarm. You can even download the PDF of his chapter in one of his books. He has a whole chapter of fire alarm. You can even compare notes with your current notes that you went to school, and if you have a NEC code book here in New York, where we do the 2011-2008 amendments. I have the book myself, the amendments. You can compare notes with that. Another helpful thing is using the amendment book, the building code and stuff like that, and transitioning those notes and copying it onto the 2014 NEC code book, like leaving notes and stuff like that, scratching things out. That's helpful too, because if you lose that 2011 amendments 2008 code book, you have your 2014 with all the notes from that book transferred over to your NEC 2014 code book, which is it'll save you a lot of time. William Horton says message automatically held for review. View deleted message. Oh, okay. We try to keep it. Sorry, William Horton. We try to keep it G-rated here in the chat. But I got your message, and yeah, you're right. You gotta learn to deal with jerks on the job site. You literally have jerks on the job site. Guys who are just, you know, they're rude. I'm just gonna say they're rude. They're just jerks. So, you got to deal with the jerks. I've dealt with a lot of jerks in this industry, and I learned their. It's gonna sound weird. I can tell at times when there's a new hiree coming in, he walks in without saying a word. just by looking at his body language, the way he walks, the way he pans around, looking around the room, the way he'll stare at each individual, and if he just does some motions like with his eyebrows and stuff, or his his lips and stuff, all those things are body language. Okay, that's something I observe when I show up to a job site and I see a new hiree. I observe all those things, and I can tell whether this guy is like he thinks he's bad at his job. He's the it guy. He thinks he's better than everybody else, or he's the guy that just has a bad attitude walking in and doesn't want to work with anybody. You know, or if he comes in, first thing he does is shake your hand. If he comes in and shakes your hand, it's got a light, and he has like he has a smile, and he's like, "How you doing? My name is so and so. You know, what we're doing today. Nice to meet you." That's how I know. Even the way he walks and approaches me or anyone else, I'll know then. Hey, here's a guy that we can probably work with. He looks like he's been around, but he's a good fella. He's a good fella. He shakes your hand. He's polite. Okay, cool. But yeah, he's probably been around the ringer a few times, but he's not like these other guys. You know. So always remember when you work with certain guys in the field, yeah, they're gonna be jerks. They're gonna be, they're gonna have bad attitudes, and they're just not. You just can't get along with them. Study them. Study their body language. Study their mannerisms. I do that. I observe from a distance, and I already know exactly what the person either is gonna say, how he's feeling. It's that energy they let go. That energy they put off. And if you feel that negative energy back at you, you know it's not going to be a good day working with the guy. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. But sometimes I could be wrong. You know, maybe the guy has a bad attitude, but then he's really cool with you. He's really, he's a pretty cool guy. He's really smart. Whatever. Maybe he gets along with you, but not with others. I ran into guys just like that. Guys with huge, big attitudes and has, some sort of grudge against other guys around me, but I'm nice enough to be nice to the guy. Say, hey, how you doing, man? I get it, bro. You're new here. Everybody's thinking you the wrong way. You know, and I'd be honest. I said, listen, you let off a big negative energy about yourself when first impressions. I thought you kind of made a bad impression, but I'm giving you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance because I think you're nice. You're a good guy. You're a smart guy. You know what you're doing. You know, I got nothing. I got nothing against you. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about you. It is what it is. But so it is what it is. Triple R, let me see your count. You here. You're a lead. There you go, buddy. That's great. You get things done. But you know what? As you're a lead guy, in reality, for every tradesman, you're learning something new every day. Okay? I learn something new every day in my trade. You know what? I don't get mad about it. I smile and say, wow, that was awesome. I learned something, It don't even matter if you got 30 years. I've seen guys who have 30, 35, 40 years, and they learn something new, and they're like, whoa, I wish they did that back in my day. Now I know, you know. It makes things a lot easier. You get along with people that way so much better. And if you have a great camaraderie with your team, with your crew, with the crew of guys who really, you know how they work, and you're working as a team, you're working like a well-oiled machine. You got yourself a good crew, you know. And I know deep down, some of you guys think like, man, I'm working with a great crew. We're working hard. We're getting things done. I don't want nobody coming in here from outside screwing things up. Listen, you're gonna have once in a while. You're gonna have a helper. You're gonna have a new hiree come in. He may throw a little bit of a monkey wrench, but eventually, sometimes you work the kinks around, and then eventually they fall in line with the rest of you guys, and you guys work together, and you start working like a well-oiled machine again. And sometimes you got the guys that just don't want to work with you. It is what it is. It's just how it is. It's just how people are. And sometimes you just can't teach old dogs new tricks. So if you're trying to teach an old timer something new, and they just don't want to adapt to it, Leave them be. Let them do their thing. Let them be them. Don't force it. Don't ever force it. You know why? Because that relationship between you and the old timer, it starts to fickle. It really starts to fickle. So just have the respect and then the acknowledgement that if that old timer says no, just say no problem. I'll leave it to it. That's it. You know, don't think they're stupid. They're actually a lot smarter. The old timers are a lot smarter than you because they've been doing this for years. Years. Always remember that. Article 250, baby. That is grounding and bonding. I love that article. That's like my favorite article. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That's my favorite article in the NEC book. And William Horton, I know you've been through this too. A lot of guys don't ground, man. And I know, you know that I know, and I know that you know a lot of guys. You show up on the job site, they don't ground, they don't bond, they don't do any of that. You know, I've been to jobs, especially Empire State Building. There's no ground. I'm gonna tell you something. There's probably some of you guys out there who are 360 who know me, who probably personally know me, worked with me before, and I work for a company out in Long Island City. And those of you who you know what I'm talking about, those of you who have worked alongside who know me, and you've been in that meeting, the bosses came in, whole crew of guys. When I was in 360, we sat down. At the time, I was delivering for this company. I was a driver. I was just delivering material, picking up material on job sites. I was good at it, but I wanted to be in the field. But anyways, we're at a meeting. It was everybody was there, all the mechanics, all the journeymen, all the M guys, all the foremen. The three bosses were just up, so pissed off, so upset, all because the Empire State Building job failed inspection because of grounding. Nothing was grounded, nothing was bonded. It was a failure, and the bosses were not happy when they got the report. And I look, those of you guys, like I said, you're there out there. Don't take it the wrong way. And I know you know this by now, but at the meeting, the bosses were like, "Look, know your code, know your guys' code. What's the code for grounding and bonding?" I was the only one in that meeting who rose his. I raised my hand. I was the only one. And boss looked at me. I was a little nervous to even answer it. I just like kind of went like, you know, they were really mad. I didn't want to upset him, but I knew the answer. When I raised my hand, I told him it's Article 250. They all looked at me, and they were like, some of them looked at me. He's like, "You sure?" Like, yeah. And the boss says, "He's right." And one of the foremen on site goes and makes a comment. Really young guy, younger than me actually at the time. He goes, "How do you know? You're just a driver. You're just a delivery guy for the company. How do you know? And you just drive the truck." How do I know? Because I went to school. I went to trade school. And the first thing they taught us in trade school was grounding and bonding. That's why. And I kept doing my research, and I kept looking online. I kept looking for all sorts of information. I even looked at MikeHolt.com. Mike Holt has a bunch of questions of the day, pictures of the day about NEC code. His website's just awesome. And if you know who Mike Holt is, then you know his website is the place to be. I have some of his books actually: Grounding and Bonding, Basic Electrical Theory. What else? I got electrical theory and motors and transformers. It's all there. I mean, I love this stuff. I got the 2014 NEC code book. I got the New York City building electrical code book, 2011, and NEC 2008 amendment code book. I have it there. You gotta get your information out. You gotta find the information. You gotta get it. You gotta absorb it and use it. And you see, when that young kid, yeah, even though he had a lot more experience and much younger than me, he's like, "Oh, how does he know you're just a driver? How do you know?" Listen, you didn't answer the question. Nobody did but me. Nobody. That's embarrassing. You guys been in this industry for so long, longer than me, and I knew the code. Come on, I just put they didn't like that. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Judging by all the looks on their faces and their body language and them smirking and stuff, they were pretty ticked. They were pretty ticked. They didn't like that at all. They didn't like a driver who they thought they'd been driving all his life. Not really. I've been doing electrical work for 2 years at the time. Yeah, I studied my code. I studied some parts of the code book, some important parts of the code book, and apparently they didn't. They didn't know what it was. It only took a minute for me to just raise my hand because I was thinking, hey, maybe these guys, they know something. They don't. They clearly don't. That was a shame. That was embarrassing, actually. Oops, I'm just copy and pasting. My bad. Trip, sorry, dude. It's all right. Sorry, man. All good. Nice to be a lead guy. Trip, ain't it? William Horton says constructing all that stuff makes the day go quick. It does. It really does. I know what you mean. On your disconnects client guy, how many have you had put up through the door? Or are they all been side mounted on the side of the cabinet? Side mounted on the side of a cabinet. No, we have them. What we do is we have them nippled off. We'll have them mounted on, like, depending on the structure, the building structure. Mostly, we mount them with onto concrete walls directly, or we use, if it's uneven surface, we use Kindorf. Okay. Um, we don't. The only time we ever mount disconnects side by side or next to a cabinet is if there's limited space. We'll put a nipple. I'll put an offset nipple, or not, or a straight chase nipple, a very close closed nipple. We'll do what we can to get the job done, and we make sure it's up to code. You know, we don't want to fail inspections. You never want to fail an inspection. You know, you may get off the first time and then get a second chance at it, and then the second time you do it, you pass, you're good to go. But don't fail the inspection the second time because it's not going to look pretty. Um, Sorry guys, I've been gone for a bit. I think it's still G rated, but it's all good. No, thanks. Listen, if anyone in the chat, the moderators who have a blue wrench like Minorca Home Solutions or William Logan, which I believe William Logan was just here, was he not? No, I don't think so. Let me scroll back up. Or EJM Demon. They are the moderators. Minorca Home Solutions and EJM Demon. They are the moderators of the chat. They try to keep the chat clean as possible. Let me see here. Will Hort, my apologies. Forgot where I was. What happened? I'm staying, Kona. Triple R says, okay, Minorca, get a video done. Oh, yeah, buddy, I can live stream again soon, too. That's awesome. As typer either. I'll wait for it. I'll be nice, chat. I'll be nice. A chat with you, bro. And William Hort says, I've been told you need to be 2 of 3 things to make it in our field: smart, personable, or a good worker. Conan Mansuni says, Client Guy, do you like fiberglass enclosures or metal enclosures when you have to punch out holes? I never came across a fiberglass enclosure, for one. Never done a fiberglass enclosure. We do metal enclosures all around New York City. Not once have I ran into a job where we did a fiberglass enclosure, but I like to. I'll be up for it. I like to learn. You know. William Horton says you have to take care of your old timers. They will teach you everything if you try. That's right. You hear William Logan? He's right. Take care of the old timers. All right. Work with them. Learn from them. I did. I learned from a great old timer, actually, and he's still working in the field today. He's awesome. Where there is grounding, there is bonding. You are right. You're so right, William Horton. Grounding and bonding is the most important part of electrical. You got to make sure you're grounded and you're bonded. Mario Comsu says, I've tried to show old timers new tools that would make their job easier, and they wanted nothing to do with it. There you go. You can't teach, like I said, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You just got to let him be. Let him be. Triple R says, when are you doing a video at Home Depot? When am I doing it? Well, I've been having some trouble doing some, tool tours at Home Depot lately. Multiple Home Depots, and I don't know how Vince does it. Maybe he's tapping into the Wi-Fi there. I've tried it several times. It never works. My service is like it's really a bummer. Every time I go to every chance I get to go to Home Depot, service is just lousy. I just don't understand. It's I gotta stay near the front, the front displays. I can't go anywhere further back. Can't go in the middle. Gotta stay closest to the front entrances as possible to get a good signal. I mean, it's so that's why I stopped for a little while. I stopped for a little while there. But don't worry, eventually I'll get back to it. You just stay tuned for that. Triple R. Lawnmower says I'm hoping I'm not tagged to do an investigation of another city department. 2 years they haven't done anything, and where did the $20 million go? Where did it go, Lawnmower? Where did it go? I want to know. I want to know. Lawnmower at Klein Guy John, you stepped on their turf. Some electricians try to make people think you need a permit for everything, and it's some sort of voodoo art, bro. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You better than him. Wait, I'm just missing. The chat's going so fast right now. Everybody's chatting it up. Dude, I did grounding and bonding for 2 years of my apprenticeship. Yeah, that's what's up, William Horgan. I did the same thing too. I tell you, I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I love it. Let's see here. You stepped on their turf so much and try to make people think you need a permit for everything. But my homes, I never failed inspection ever, not once. Just saying, it's all right there for you to do it right the way. That's true. Wi-Fi and straight through YouTube Streamlabs is rough. It is. It is doing a live stream on Streamlabs at Home Depot. It's tough. It really is. And it was much easier at the time when I did do them. He had a good point. You're right. It's harder to do on a Streamlabs than it is on the YouTube app, because on the YouTube app it was so much easier, way easier. All metal things in the plumbing and electrical aisles block the Wi-Fi. Oh, keep that in mind, lawnmower. Conrad says Klein Guy done thousands or more of holes in fiberglass closures. They're easy to drill holes through, but they're itchy and get splinters in your fingers. Yeah, that's the thing. You're right about that, because you know the fishing rods that we use to pull wire, low voltage wire, or MC or BX. If you split those, forget about it. You're gonna start feeling the itchiness. I've been there before. What I did, went out and purchased Klein Tools fiberglass splinter guard. They're really good. I buy the flexible ones, the 5 foot one flexible ones, or the sets, and I tell you guys, man, that they're pretty good. The splinter guards are good. I see a lot of guys like, oh well, let me prove to you it's not really that much of a guard. And they just hardcore, just rub it, hardcore, and they go, oh look, it's split, it's itchy. Because you're forcing the damn thing. You're not letting it do. You're not letting it do the actual job of protecting you. You're just forcing it to rub off. you know, I've pulled those things with the splinter guard, and it just typically it rubs on metal. It starts the painting or whatever is just rubbing away, but it doesn't like start to split. I have 2 sets of those things, and they never split on me not once, and they're awesome. I got the mid flex and I got the flex, the high flex. They're awesome. The glow in the dark fish rods are awesome with the splint guards. I invested in good tools. I invest in things that have good reviews, that are proven worth having, and I invest in those tools. Because why invest in something that's going to eventually destroy itself when you can invest in something that'll last? Okay. Yeah, I did step on their turf, but at the time, lawnmower, I did do electrical work for this company for like 2 months, and then they got me back on doing um driving the truck because they just couldn't get a good driver. I was a really good driver, never got tickets or anything, and they just kept getting tickets. It was just my luck. I had some down luck there. But those guys were okay. They didn't like a guy like me to show them up, and embarrass him from the boss. But hey, the boss asked a question. I'm gonna answer. What do you want me to do? Not answer it? Make it look like a fool? Not my problem. So, oh yeah, I got this awesome little rocking chair. I got this awesome little rocking chair. Um, I'm not gonna say where I got it. All I can say they were giving old furniture away, and I kind of just took it because they didn't want it anymore. They were gonna throw it out, and I got this chair. Not only is it a stable stationary chair, but it also rocks. You just rock back and forth, hang back. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. It's my new chair. I don't have to use the folding beach chairs anymore because they really hurt my back. I'll tell you that much. They really, they really are destroying my back. Yo, I've seen 7 likes. Yo, if you're here and you're watching silently and you like what you're seeing, you like what you're watching, then smash the like button. Give me some likes, ladies and gents, or if there are any ladies out there watching as well. I don't mind. I don't mind. If you got a question, like I said, ask away. We got time. Actually, you know what I want to look at? I want to check out. Whoa, what am I doing here? For you guys, let's check out what's going on with CPO outlets. I've been kind of curious. I haven't been on that website in a while now. CPOoutlets.com. Let's see what's going on with them. What sales are they having today? CPO. Let's see what the prices are. Now I used to shop at CPO outlets, and I gotta tell you guys, man, they were pretty good. Pretty good. It said, oh, they're having a deal here. Makita, 4 days only, ends August 19th, which just ends tomorrow. Save up to $30 on Makita orders. $20 off 100 and $30 off 150 by using the code MAC sale. MAC as in MAK sale. So they have them $30 off. Then they got a blowout sale up to 60% off popular items. Let's see what's going on here. Popular items. Let's check it out. And those popular items are the Milwaukee 2426-21 M12 cordless lithium ion oscillating multi-tool kit. Oh, that's the kit. I don't have the kit, but I got the tool. I got that M12 multi-tool oscillating kit. Then they also got the Porter cable, 20-volt max lithium ion half-inch drill driver and Bluetooth speaker combo for $89.99, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. That is sweet. Bosch has a clearance as well for $97.99. The Bosch DDS 181-02 18-volt cordless lithium ion compact tough half-inch drill driver with 2 slim pack HC batteries for $97.99. That would be like probably $108 plus tax. They do charge tax here at CPO outlets, unlike Acme Tools, which I love, by the way. And if you guys haven't yet, today is the last day for free ground shipping at Acme Tools. I got myself an M18 cordless fan, job site fan, for $79 straight. No tax, no shipping and handling, free. Free shipping and handling, $79. Check it out. They're still having the sale today, tonight. And within a few hours, you got a few hours left to get whatever you want from either Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, whatever tools you want to get at a good price for free shipping. Remember, today's the last day. Tonight's the night to go get what you need from Acme Tools for free shipping. Because after today, their free shipping goes back to $199. Anything that's $199 or above will be free shipping after. So tonight is a night where you get free shipping, no $199. You get anything for free shipping. So check it out. Go to acmetools.com. I did, and I'm actually glad I got myself that fan because me and the missus have been talking about getting one for emergency, for just in case emergencies when the AC goes out. Oh, the blackout's good for a blackout, good for a job site. From what I'm hearing, it's got great reviews. That M18's got some awesome reviews, and that's why I got it. I ordered it, and I hope and it should be coming in this coming Wednesday. Oh wait, I missed you guys right here. Hold on a second. Minoka says, "How much is the automatic garage cleaner upper?" Automatic garage cleaner upper. What do you mean? I don't understand, Wilro. Automatic garage cleaner upper. William Horton says whole saws or step bits. Yo, I think you can just get anything. Let's check it out. Let me check it out right now for you guys. It's anything. Let me check it out. Hold on. No, let me sit on this properly. Turn my chair over. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Acme Tools. Right? I want to clean the garage. They got a tool for that. Says Minorca Home Solutions. I got the M12 fuel combo kit for $199 with a 5 amp hour battery. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Let's see. From Milwaukee. Yeah, the deal's still going on. Free ground shipping weekend. And you get fast shipping. Let's see, if I was to get, let me see here. If I was to get an M12 tool, right? Let's go to M12. Let's see if I was to get the, yo, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta turn off my AC. There we go. I had that thing running for a little too long now. Just, don't wanna crank up the Con Ed bill. All right, let's see. It's cool enough in here already as it is. Let's go to M12 cordless impact drivers and let's try out the Surge. Surge goes for $149. And guess what? Guess what? It's gonna stay that way if I was to add it to the cart. Go to the cart. Why do I have to? So there you go. Yep, it still comes as free shipping. Straight up price, $149 straight up. So if you want to know if that deal is still going on, tonight is the night. You only got a few hours left. After midnight, that's it. The deal's done. It's back to $199 free shipping. So don't miss out on this awesome, awesome deal. I didn't. I made sure I got myself a little nice job site fan. I've been meaning to get one for quite some time, and I finally got it. Finally ordered it. Remember, it's this weekend only. So next weekend they're not gonna have this deal again. They'll probably maybe this holiday season they might drop it down to $49 shipping, ground shipping. But other than that, you're not gonna get free ground shipping weekend for quite a while. So I guess around this time of year, at this month, I'm gonna assume that every year of this month they do this on a weekend. Um, I could have gotten more tools for free, but just I don't like to buy a bunch of tools. I like to buy one tool per month. That's my limit. Whole saws and step bits. Let's see. Can we purchase a whole saw and step? Let's find out. Let me go to the cart. Let me clear out the cart. Were you there, William Horton? All right, we're gonna go continue shopping. We're gonna go to brands. Let's try Milwaukee. Now for the wall, I believe they have a deal where it's 10% off. So you might have to see what they can do for you there. Let's try the whole sauce here. Whoa, going too fast. Whole sauce, whole sauce. Let's go to Milwaukee accessories, and we're gonna. What's this? Cutting accessories, Milwaukee drills, and drilling and accessories. All right, so here we are. Whole saws. Here we go. I'm just gonna pick a random kit. Whoa! All-purpose frictional whole dozer bi-metal bits. Bit set for 175.29. So 175.29 for all the size hole saws in the kit. And if I add that to the cart, it should be the same price, 175.29. Let's see if they will honor, and they do. Free shipping, no tax, 175.29 as stated. That's awesome. So you might as well buy your. I guess you might as well buy it now while you still can. Triple R says Milwaukee Surge. What you think? I think it's an awesome tool. I don't own it. Triple H. Triple Nine. I mean, Triple R. Sorry. I'm trying to get uh, my hands on it right now. I'm trying to get a hand on those on that Surge, man. But judging from VCG Construction, you can check his channel out. He did a tool review of the Milwaukee M12 Surge. It's a pretty quiet tool. It's a really quiet tool. I'm looking forward to getting myself one as well. So let's see. William Horton says the M18 Surge. I use it all the time. Oh, my Norco Solutions. Nice, Wilro. William Horton says I got the M12 fuel combo kit for $199 with 5 amp. It's awesome, dude. Not bad. My Norco Solutions says I don't want to clean the garage. They got a tool for that. Stephen Lee says I have the Metabo 18-volt fan. It's an all-metal fan. Cordless fans are nice to have. I can only imagine. I can't wait for mine to come in. William Horton says, I don't know if you answered my question about the Klein Tradesman Club or not. Are you a member? Yes, I am. Tradesman Club member? I am a Tradesman Club member. I am. I still am. And strong. And proud of it. Triple R says, do a tool review of your toolbox. Oh, I did that. I did a tool review of the pack out. But if you guys want me to do a tool review, an update, I'd love to do an update. I bought more pack out boxes. I'd love to show you guys what I have in them, what I use them for. Um, just let me know in the comments section. Leave in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to see me do an update of the pack out modular toolbox kits, the whole set, let me know, because I just purchased and I just got the pack out dolly. So if you guys want me to also include that in it, I'll gladly do a tool review on that if you want. If you give me enough likes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it next week for next week tool review Tuesday. How's that sound? All right, Triple R. Just keep smashing the like button. If those of you who are silently watching and like what you see, smash the like button. Also, if you haven't already, get subscribed, tap the bell notification. And you're probably thinking, why tap the bell? Because I do videos like this all the time now. I do every week. And every Sunday I have right now, Sunday Funday Q&A, where we all get together. We all, as a community, all different tradesmen, different areas around the world, get together, ask each other questions, give each other advice, make friends, have a few laughs, talk about other stuff like movies, technology, news, tools, tool deals, we help even come here and support other people, other creators, other people's channels, because we're not here to just build just one country. We're here to build the world. Okay, we're here building the world. We're not just building the country. We're building the world. Okay, we're all human. We're all one race. We're human beings, and that's one race. And don't you ever, any of you ever forget that, because we're all here to help each other out and make this world a better place. Now, due to the fact that during current events, things are not looking so well, but we all have to persevere. We all have to stick together as one race, the human race. Be kind to one another. Help one another out. All right? Don't be don't look at each other different. We may do different things. We may talk different languages. We may even have different attitudes, but we're all one race. and we're here to hang out, to know one another, to be friends, to have a few laughs, enjoy each other's company, ask questions, give each other advice, just talk about tools, have fun, just have fun. No language, no hate, none of none of that ridiculousness that's going on out there when we can be here. And when you're out, when you're off the air, when you're off camera, do the same for others. Be nice, be good, be kind. Now, some of you, here's the thing. I want to talk about something here. I want to talk about the things that I've been noticing actually on the job site. And lately, I can just put the microphone closer to me so that way I don't lose you guys. Lately, a lot of newcomers who are you know training to become electricians. Now, you newcomers out there, you know, you come in, some of them have bad attitudes. And I know we talked about this already. Yo, Jason's here. What's going on, Jason? We talked about this, and I know. Now, we got the new kids. We got the new generation. We have the millennials coming in, and a lot of what we mean millennials. Yeah, a lot of the millennials don't like to be called millennials. They kind of some of them take it to be an offense. Some of them just think that they're smarter than others. All right, yeah, you got the brains, you got a little bit of know-how, but if you're coming into the trade thinking that it's a piece of cake, well, it's not the first time. All right, always remember that. Secondly, you come into this trade. Listen, no one's against you. No one's coming after you. No one's trying to kick you out. A lot of you know, and I've seen it. And I'm from a ghetto area. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I'm from the hood, but I may not sound like it, I may not look like it, but I was from there. I was from there. I've experienced and seen what it's like day to day. And most of my life, when we moved out of that area, Bushwick at the time was pretty bad. In the '90s, it was still pretty bad, and we left and we moved to Ozo Park, lived down in Ozo Park, Woodhaven, Queens, and stuff. It was good, but I knew some parts of that area weren't too good either. But hold on. What's up, everybody? Says Jason. What's up, Jason? What up, people? Chip in the house. Top of the night. Yo, Chip Shop 442. What's up, bro? Thanks for. Oh, put the camera. Turn the camera back. Oh, I just turned the camera a little bit. My bad. Okay. So, you know, like I know some guys who are from like Jamaica, Queens, you know, East New York, Brooklyn. Very young guys coming into this field. Chip Shop says we are out. So yeah, some of these guys are coming in. They're from the hood. Listen, it's not a racial thing because I was originally from there. That's why I've been around there. Um, some of them come in. They got a bad attitude. Now listen, those of you who live in those areas like Canarsie, um, in certain parts of Brooklyn like Brownsville, Canarsie, and so forth. And if you're just coming to get a job, learn a trade, listen, the attitude has got to leave. It's got to go out the door. All right, you come in, leave the attitude outside, bring bring your professionalism in. Um, and I've seen like Hispanics, the minority groups. They come in, they got bad attitude. They're young kids, bad attitude. They don't like to be told what to do and stuff. Listen, you want to learn something in this trade? Yeah, just three things. Three things I would live by, and you should learn. Okay, one, be quiet. We don't want to hear anything you say. Look, if we ask a question, if we ask you how much experience do you have? Have you ever done any electrical work? Have you done electrical work? but have done extensively, fine. If you haven't done any, stay quiet. If you got any questions, speak up, ask a question, we'll answer it. Okay. Um, Two, do as you're told. Just do as you're told. I was an apprentice myself. I'm Hispanic. I'm Hispanic American. I had a few guys. There are a few guys out there who are, no offense, are out there who are racist. You run into a couple of them, but they're good at what they do. And I'm not saying you can tolerate them stuff. Times you may have to learn as much as you can. Okay. Um, and three, just be on time. Be on time, and don't be on your phone. The one thing I do not, absolutely do not tolerate are those things. Just bad attitude, you're coming at me, talking down on me, and whatever. And you don't know a thing about anything in the field, then you're gonna go home. Okay, you might as well not be here. All right, on the job site. You want to learn? Stay, learn, be quiet, listen, follow directions, do as you're told. You'll learn something. You'll learn a lot actually. And the second thing is I don't like don't bring that attitude that you bring from home to work, and don't bring your attitude from work home. It's not good. All right. William Horton says, if you don't want to be told what to do, you are in the wrong field. There you go. And don't come late. Do not. I absolutely do not tolerate lateness. If you're gonna be late, always be sure to let your foreman know or your boss know you're gonna be there late. You gotta let somebody know at the job site from your company that you're working for. Let them know if you're coming late, okay? Or if you're not coming at all. So you have to be responsible in this trade as much as just being there, all right? Even if you're outside the trade, you still have a responsibility, to show up tomorrow, the next day, and not end up on the 5 o'clock news or end up in jail where you need someone to bail you out. Okay. Um, I've seen young guys, very young guys, get themselves in trouble the second day, not show up to work. Um, it's I feel bad because of the situation they're in, and I feel bad because of the neighborhood they live in, and how tough it is, and they just started and stuff. I sympathize with that, but if you're going to make those excuses, you know, tell them be an honest worker, be truthful, be responsible. If you know you're running late and you feel that you're gonna be late, contact somebody, the foreman, the mechanic that works with you, your boss. Text, phone, email, let them know. You gotta let someone know. And this part where you don't call and no show is it's not you're guaranteed not to have a job the next day. Guaranteed. Okay. Um. Now, this, like I said, this is just the advice for the helpers, the new coming guys who are coming into the field, who are, you know, from a really rough area, really rough neighborhood. Listen, I get it. It's rough. It's hard. You go through a lot of crap when when you're out in the street. But if you want to be legit and get to work and be a legit, get a legit job and work in the trade, be responsible. Don't just sit there and some of you may be sitting there now laughing and saying, "Oh, look at this guy. What does he know?" I know much more than you know that when it comes to a career in the electrical industry or in any trade, you got to be responsible, be on time, do as you're told, and listen. Listen, just listen. All right. Those are the key things you need to do. All right. If you don't like to be, you don't like to be told what to do, this ain't for you. Go somewhere else and find a different career. It's just not for you. All right. And like I said, and what Jason said, don't be a no call, no show. Call. Always call. I hate the guys that don't call and nothing happens. They don't show up, and then they expect, oh well, the job's gonna be there for me tomorrow. I'm gonna have a job tomorrow. What happens? You get an email or phone call from your boss saying, well, listen, You haven't showed up in 2 days. I gotta let you go. Whose fault is that? Yours. It's your fault. Always remember. You pay your dues, and then you can tell people what to do. There you go. Really important. There you go. So, anybody else want to talk about anything? Maybe something off topic. If you guys talk about movies, maybe what movie you guys saw. If you got any questions about what I do, anything about electrical, maybe you have a question about something electrical or HVAC, maybe something you're working on, go right ahead and ask away. All right. But yeah, William Horton, I totally agree with you, man. I like that. You pay your dues, and then you can tell people what to do. Back in the day, it was far more lenient with showing up. Yeah, because back in the day, there wasn't a proper system of keeping track of people's time coming in, and whatever. You got a sign-in sheet. You sign in. You could probably lie about signing in, at a certain time and still get paid. But nowadays, with technology nowadays, and people, they log you in on computers. They take your photographs. They have apps. My job has a clocking app where we clock in, at the job site. If we try to clock in or clock out outside job site, it's just not going to work. You got to be in the general area. You got to be close to the job site and then clock in, clock out. So that's what I do at work. I do it in app. It's just how it does. I can't clock in when I'm at home because it won't let me. You know. So and also they take pictures of you too. Snap does that. It takes pictures of you and then it sends it over to the shop and they know you're there. So Coneman says, Klein guy, don't forget a lot of companies have video cameras running when they know when you come in and when you don't. There you go. That's another way. When you're at a job site, let's say you're at a commercial site and they hire. What happens is the GC or general contractor of the job site hires an outside contracting security company, and they have them, randomly sometimes put video cameras at the entrance, one at the entrance, one inside, see what's going on at the job site on different floors, make sure everybody's there, make sure everybody's doing what they're doing, you know, just for security reasons. And they use that as well to make sure guys are coming in on time. If they know any discrepancies on the sign-in sheet, they'll look at the videotapes and see what time you're actually coming in. So, be mindful of that as well. Wherever job site you go to, you may never know there's a camera watching you. They might have the general contractor may be using surveillance system of their own that they have installed to make sure no one's stealing, no one's getting into fights, nothing, no one's showing up late, no one's leaving early, no one's stealing, any of that. So always keep that in mind that when you're there, you're being watched. All right. Um, Coleman says the client guy. Don't forget, a lot of companies have video cameras. Okay, read that already. William Horton says my non union company did the same stuff. GPS location for clocking in and out, and you had to take a picture each time. There you go. That's the clocking app. That's the easy clocking that they call it. I have an app that's called Easy Clocking. That's what we use. Coleman says, "Cause I gotta let you go. Gotta pick up my wife at the temple. There's a Buddhist celebration today. Y'all take care. Cheers with a beer." Says Coleman. Coleman, you have a good night, man. Take care of your wife. Take care of the kids. Take care of everything you got. Chip Shot says, we lost him. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys did. Something not right. Yeah, I'm going to refresh, guys. That's weird. Health is okay. That's odd. And with that. Okay, Kona Man. I hope you guys can still hear me, though. What happened? Something went terribly wrong. I don't know what happened. But I'm getting a lot of notifications. Why? The wifey knows I'm online, but she's still texting me. It still says I'm online. I'm streaming. I don't know what's going on. 480p. I'm on 480p. I guess that should be all right. Shouldn't be an issue. Can you guys hear me at least, or? Good night, everyone. Yo, Stephen Lee, good night. Oh, escape full screen. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why did it just cut me off? There you go. Stephen Lee's leaving. He says good night. Let's see here. I don't see any bad connection going on here. I don't know if you guys are getting. I don't know. My stream is messed up. What's going on? What happened? What's going on? Is lower than the recommended bit rate. Yo, why is my Wi-Fi so down? Yep, something's happening. Well, I guess that I totally lost the live stream. Don't know how. Let me just go to live. Go live. I might have to. We're live right now. Dash. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Wi-Fi is not working. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm getting disconnected now. Emails using battery. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is happening, guys. This is odd. Well, anyways, listen. I got good connection. I don't understand what's going on here. It's quite odd that this is happening right now. Like out of the blue. I don't know why that is. Let's see. Okay. Nope. We're not doing that. There we go. We lost him. Why'd you leave me? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this really quick to let you guys. Let's see if it still works. If I stop it, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. This the Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's still working properly. It's really odd. I don't know why I can't see you guys. You guys can't see me. I just hate when this happens. It was doing just fine. I don't know why this just does this. But anyways, guys, listen. It's getting late. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna end it with just this saying that like I said earlier about us being one race and building the world. I meant what I said. I love this community. This community is awesome. We got great people here in this community. We got people like William Horton, Coneman Studio. We got EJM Demon. We even got Minorca Home Solutions, a very good friend, Wheelrow, Minorca Home Solutions. We also have the moderators here in chat, EJMD and Minorca Home Solutions. And of course, we have. Oh, hold on. Something happened. We also have Lawnmower as well. They are the moderators to the chat. Trying to keep the chat rated G, clean, and fun. So I know some of you guys are saying that you lost me here, so I'm just gonna hopefully you guys can see the playback of this. I also want to say that we're all here to have fun, to get to know one another, make friends, connect, you know, um, give each other advice, help one another out. Remember, we're all one race, we're the human race, okay? And we're tradesmen from different backgrounds, different countries, different ethnicities, but we're all one race. That's the human race. We treat each other with respect, okay? We love one another, we help one another out. We're here to build not just one country, we're here to build the world, okay? With that, everybody, I'm going to say thanks for watching tonight. I hope this was very eventful night for you guys. I hope everybody had fun tonight, because I did. I had a great time chatting with you all, passing on information, um, and making new. And those of you who are new to my channel, you just found it, you know, smash the like button. Also, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Tap the bell notification so you can be notified for any videos I post. And with that, everyone, I want to say have a very good night. Tomorrow's Monday. It's a new work week. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything I would do. Later. Have a good night, everybody.